Hi, hello.
Notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant, c'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant.
Ils ont racheté.
C'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus.
Vous auriez dû vous montrer plus.
Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois à la vie éternelle. Je crois que l'énergie est née. Je crois à la communion des saints et en ta sainte Église. Oui, je crois à la résurrection quand Jésus reviendra. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus.
C'était un valeureux combat.
Hi guys. If you haven't already changed your language in your game to a different language, you're missing out. If you think Elder Scrolls Legends is too easy, if you feel like you're wasting too much time, and you want to do multitask, Maison Redoran. I've already learned some colors. Gris, gray. Let's see. The Emperor. Noir, black. Black dragon. The dragon. Dragon. Noir. Vassard must be crab, right? Vassard, angry crab. Vassard, enragé. Vassard, marquant. Idée de Azura. Dude, she's fancy. Look at the Barrow Stalker. Rodios. Oh, you're gonna need help here. Gonna need help. This Barrow Stalker is fancy. We'll see. Rodius. Who said we have to worship God with one language? What is this? Rhodeuse de terre. Wow, she is fancy. She's so fancy. I'm going to tweet about it. She is so fancy. Look at this. Look how fancy this. Honestly, this deck list is more interesting in French than it ever was in English. Like, I'm looking at this name, just like, wow, this is so cool. It is so epic.
Rôdeuse du tertre.
Rhodeuse du tertre. Oh, this is my goal now.
Rôdeuse du tertre.
Rhodeuse de tertre.
Rôdeuse du tertre. Rôdeuse du tertre. Rôdeuse du tertre.
Rhodeuse du tertre.
Rôdeuse du tertre.
That's so funny that if you translate it in English, barrow, it says mound lapper. Mound lapper.
Mound lapper.
Mound lapper. So the Barrow Stalker is called a mound lapper.
Rôdeuse du tertre.
Rhodeuse de terre. Thank you, God, for all the French things, all the French wine, all the French people, all the French music, all the French language that contribute. 40% of English is French in base. Ooh. Bonjour. Bonjour. Boardcrafters probably play. Oh, that's good. Pressure, pressure. Young Mammoth is better than Crusader's Assault. Guys, Crusader's Assault represents reach past a guard, and we aren't going to reach much. Like, you might get lethal using a... Oh. Résurrection, resurrection, résurrection. Dans le nom de Jésus, Jésus. Oh! It's gonna be a base race. Oh no.
Marchand, lisez sur mes lèvres. Orifice buccal. Notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant, c'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Je connais rien sans chemin. Je bégaye ou quelque chose comme ça. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que
Oui.
Jésus est Seigneur.
La victoire.
La victoire.
La victoire.
La victoire.
Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois à la vie éternelle. Je crois que d'une vierge il est né. Je crois à la
I think it's worth doing this play because it slows him down because he has to put a sword on it and then he's only has to pair with a 1. I feel like this is the correct play for sure because it forced him into trading this and it shoehorned him into playing a 1-drop right now. And it forced him into the field lane where we want to play. And this is bad. Not the best hand. But Baron is good. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is... You know what's interesting? We actually don't care if he's fresh start. We don't even care. Like if he's going to use this game's not. He can't even play this. If he wants to play this, that's fine. But it's not going to happen. You can't play this card. You physically can't play this card. So we like this. We like this. We got double guards. We got good 5s. We've got card draw for days. Like we didn't need fresh start. Fresh start loses the game. You just play this card, you're gonna lose. So that's that simple. Oh, that's so good.
Par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu. Christ notre Sauveur. Mourez, étranger. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit. Ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection. Que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Pardon est en toi, descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur.
Fresh start we gave him as a trick. We trapped him. We tricked him with the fresh start.
Oui, je crois à la vie éternelle. Je crois que d'une vierge il est né. Je crois à la communion des saints et en ta sainte notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant. C'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus.
La mer de la nuit nous guide.
Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi.
Nous ne céderons pas d'un pouce.
Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois à la vie éternelle, je crois que d'une vierge il est né, je crois à la communion des saints et en ta sainte Église. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, quand Jésus reviendra. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus.
Thank you, God, for the wins. Mid-range, we're starting to learn mid-range. Mid-range is like the last... We're starting to learn how to appreciate mid-range.
Notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant.
Debout, mon serviteur.
C'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité.
I don't remember winning like this.
La victoire.
La victoire.
La victoire. La victoire.
Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur. Oui, je crois à la vie éternelle. Je crois que d'une vierge il est né. Je crois à la communion des saints et en ta sainte Église. Oui, je crois à la résurrection quand Jésus reviendra. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus.
La guilde des guerriers.
That's a really good top deck.
Ils ne passeront pas.
Notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant, c'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant. C'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu,
Nous avons terminé les préparatifs.
Christ notre Sauveur.
Drôle d'endroit pour une balade nocturne.
Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant. C'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je
Ce qui est à toi est à moi.
Notre Père éternel, toi qui as tout créé, Dieu tout-puissant, c'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu, Christ notre Sauveur. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix, le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité, à jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père, oui, je crois en Christ son Fils, oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine, oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais, car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus. Oui, je crois en lui. Oui, je crois qu'il est vivant. Oui, je crois que Jésus est Seigneur.
Hey!
Oui, je
Hey, Glassjaw. I want his list too. I've played him before. I've actually played against that deck before. The deck that he played is incredible. Hold on. Thanks for a code. I'll check it out in a second. Let me whisper to you so I don't lose it. But dude, hi. His deck, he's pulled that off a lot, actually. I mean, he's rank 60 right now. So apparently, dude, he must be whomping people. I mean, people, and that's exactly. I love it when people do that. I actually really like it. One, it proves that there's so many people who think that there's so many people who think that they've already figured out the game of Elder Scrolls Legends. I have 2,000 hours logged. I'm still learning things new. Like that is something. Like how many people would think this is a good card? Not many people. In fact, I still think it's not a very good card, but I've wanted to make it work. I've been dying to make Chanter work, but I don't know how to make it work. I haven't. But we're trying to reverse engineer some of his. So the thing is, what I'm seeing is he wants to have Aaron in the hand. Reaction. It's a French day too. Oh, no. I get Fingers of the Mountains really good. Lightning Bolt is pretty much lethal. Aaron. Honestly, we maybe should have javelined his stuff faster, but really, we actually wanted to see. We wanted to see what he was going to do. I just wanted to see what his deck was. So I wanted to see what would happen. What was his plan with 3 Aarons? What is he doing? I must be missing stuff. I mean, there's 25 cards missing. He has a lot of zero-cost cards. He has a lot of zero-cost cards. That is for sure. His deck consists... I don't know how many of these there are, but he definitely has a lot of these zero-costs. Which is interesting. Maybe he just keeps passing his turn. He just keeps passing his turn. I mean, I have to assume there's a Javelin in this deck, right? There has to be Javelin in this deck. I'm guessing.
Is there even a Loneth in this deck? There's even a reason to believe there's no Loneth. If I'm not mistaken, his deck actually consists of a Journey to Sovngarde at the end. So his game plan, he once he put so many elusive schemers down, he can go to 0 cost. He also had Mage's Trick, which makes me smile because Mage's Trick is a classic for me. I love Mage's Trick. I love Tromperie du Mage. Close call. Close call. We didn't see any Javelin, right? Actually, something tells me he might even say to himself, Javelin's for losers. Like, I don't know if that's what he's saying, but I'm saying that's possible. This kind of deck building is like, let's start from scratch. Who says you need a Javelin? Like, I didn't see any Javelins either. Shiro. Like, what happens if you don't even have Javelin? Who cares? But Javelin does pull out Aaron or another Chanter, right? So, I mean, technically you do want Javelin. But the bounce is really important. Close call is a good call. Good call on the close call because j'ai des jutesse. Help me Google. J'ai des juice. Barely.
De justesse.
J'ai du sais. We didn't see an Ice Storm. I feel like how can you pull this deck off though? Without Ice Storm, I feel like this deck would want Ice Storm because like this deck has inevitability building. I didn't see any Ice Storms. I didn't see any Javelins. I admit. The question is, he doesn't. Yeah, somebody told me he doesn't even have Loneth. Who needs a Loneth? Loneth just bricks you. Loneth is too noob for him. So wait. He had to pull a 2 out. How could he pull a 2 out? He had a 2-cost spell. He had Firebolt. He definitely had Firebolt. Okay, so the game plan is he wants to have an Aaron on the board so all these cards become 0 cost, so they immediately pull out Elusive Schemers. 2. I feel a little insecure with the draw. I feel insecure. The card draw doesn't seem right. Maybe his game plan is very much baked in that, oh, we're not going to need the card draw because we're going to... First of all, our opponent's going to attack us like non-stop. And as they're attacking us non-stop, I'm just going to put Execute in here. And we're going to go... But what happens if they kill Aaron? What do you do if they kill Aaron? Oh! Dark Rebirth! Rebirth! He has Dark Rebirth. But then... I can imagine so many things going wrong with this deck. I just imagine in my head how wrong this can go. Daggerfall Mage is kind of cute. Maybe that'll help with the card draw. I'm gonna put Daggerfall Mage just because I feel insecure about card drawing. Like I just feel, which might be a completely incorrect perspective. Maybe we just take everything down a notch. I mean, what are you gonna do? You have like 4 0-cost cards. What you gonna do? Although this does kind of seem good. Now, how many close calls do you really need? Sorry, so we got Daggerfall Mage. And if you have a good French song, let me know. Hello. Oh, you're right. You're right. And you're right. There was definitely a Wisp Mother in this. I definitely remember that. So I'm going to take down some of these cards. I'm just going to assume that, you know, maybe it's Dawn's Wrath even. Nah, it's too expensive. Uh-oh, Wisp Mother. Wisp Mother. The Wisp Mother. Wisp Mother. Where are you? Would he have an Incarno in this deck? Is that too much? How do you even pull Wisp Mother if you don't even have the 7? Or just gonna play it manually? Manually just doesn't sound right. Maybe there's a Thorana in this deck. I just saw the light. I just saw the light. Thorana. There's a. Now I've seen some crazy stuff get done with the Ice Spike. Come on, Ice Spike them to death. If they can't. Okay. There's Thorana. There's 7. We're a little heavy. Let's pretend we just have one of every 0-cost card, just in case we don't want to pull them out. Ice Spike's actually good, but let's do 1 Fireball. Let's just experiment. The Wisp Mother though. Wisp Mother. Do we really even have enough 2-drop cards? We do. Oh, I think we take down that a notch. Look, we're gonna discount it. Wisp Mother is not. You don't need 3 of them. 2 Wisp Mothers are good enough. 2 Wisp Mothers good enough. Okay, and then a Hannibal Draven just to make things spicy. Now we're gonna look at the list. Lucerine. Is that the song? Is that a song? Is that a song name? Oh yeah, I know you're. Oh, Lucerine's the name of the card. Thanks. We were playing Redoran though. We were 5-0 and we just lost to that. So that tells you that we just win against 5 people and we won. No problems. You're a nice deck. Wait, I hate deleting my decks, but we're just so stacked, you know? There's just too many decks. Something inevitably gets lost. I gotta delete this deck. This deck is so negative. This deck's win rate is so negative. I don't know why I still play it. I just Archer, market Archer. Naveau. I wonder what it feels like being a French person, realizing that so many people think French is really cool and pretend to speak French. There's this. Why did he want this? Oh, he has this. I meant what the English-speaking world in America, a lot of people think of French really nice. Like, they think of French very highly. And so people try their best to learn how to say things like Louis Vuitton. And it's so funny how like the names of so many products are their names are so normal. Like Louis Vuitton as example, they have a product that's called Damier. They have the checkerboard. So they have 2 products, right? They have 2 main designs, and one of them is called Damier. And Damier means like checkerboard. It means checkerboard, okay? But in the way that they market it to Americans, they're like, oh, it's a Damier, as if it's something super fancy, like as if the name was some magic word. So a lot of people are running around being like, oh, this Damier, that Damier, and then little do they know, oh, it just means checkerboard. It just means checkerboard. Like if you were running around saying, oh, look what I got, checkerboard back, so fancy. Yeah, I think your deck is really good. No, I think you did a better job of recalling what he actually did than I did. I didn't remember so many of the cards. But I think we're going to go try out our version, and then we're going to probably take a break. But we could always check out your version that he made. I'm, like, uncomfortable playing his version. Based off what I've seen, it's just, like... I think it relies on people hitting you in the face. This deck just relies on people just attacking you, just almost killing you. Let's just mulligan all the way for the Elusive Schemer. And we'll be... Yeah, I'm glad that I only put one of those. Well, imagine just drawing into... Just imagine drawing into 3 of these in a row.
Oh. This actually might be. He's debated. This deck is just ready. This is ready. This deck is ready for this.
Surprise!
C'est par ton Saint-Esprit que Jésus fut conçu. Christ notre
Vous n'allez pas
Sauveur.
venir.
Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit, ô Trinité divine. Oui, je crois à la résurrection, que nous vivrons à jamais. Car oui, je crois dans le nom de Jésus.
Surprise!
Notre juge et défenseur, tu souffris à la croix. Le pardon est en toi. Descendu jusqu'aux ténèbres, tu es ressuscité. Jamais élevé. Oui, je crois en Dieu notre Père. Oui, je crois en Christ son Fils. Oui, je crois en ton Saint-Esprit.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. So we should just kill that right away, right? Just boom. Boom. I'm wondering if we should just javelin, because I feel that this will pair a little bit more nicely, taking out the sheer point dragon. I mean, how many things really... This is an interesting choice between the 4 and the 5. Because magic efficiency says, I'll take out 5. Maybe I should have just started pressuring. I don't know. Not sure. Probably not. Probably not. I don't like playing decks. I haven't played decks that play like this for a long time. Maybe not, because we had this. He's so dead. This guy is not long for the world if we play him. I got a plan. I got a plan. I'm a man with a plan. You ready, guys? Get ready. Bet you didn't see this coming. Draw 1. Oh. Uh-oh. We don't even have 2 drops. How's this going to play? We need elusive schemers. Where are the elusive schemers at? Hello? Elusive schemers. Elusive schemers. That was probably the wrong play. Playing a Darker Birth like that has to be wrong. It just feels bad, man. What the? Scratch what I said. It's the right play. It's the right play. It's the right play. Oh! I just squealed. 5, 6. Easy work. What do you even know? What do you know? How do you play this game? Dude, I forgot about this combo. I forgot Dark Rebirth did this stuff. Dude, lightning bolt just isn't. Suddenly we're a mid-range deck. He has to kill this Leaf Lurker, which he probably will. Sure. Sure. Sure, is that all you got? Is that all you got? This is why we get lightning bolts. Pew! Part of me says maybe we should not use this. Maybe we should use this. I think we should use lightning bolt here. Pew! Easy. Easy. Now we just need to heal somehow. Mentor's Ring? Drain? The stick needs drain. I feel like the stick needs drain. I feel insecure. Like, I feel insecure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I wish I had 2 drops to actually legitimately play this card. I think we should just break his face. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't think they have prophecies. This deck does not run prophecy. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, but we can heal ourselves. You guys ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. There's something poetic about doing this. Oh, look at this. You didn't expect this, did you? Look at the burst potential. Dude, this is actually gonna be hilarious once this starts popping off, right? Like, imagine his face when this happens. I'm thinking this deck having Thorana is a must. This deck needs Thorana. Thorana could suddenly turn this deck into this monster. It needs a... Too bad you can't have fresh start in this. Okay. Sure. Interesting. 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 Oh lol, this is where we close call that and then we draw him even more cards! Are you ready? Look how many cards we draw. Do we draw at least... We draw 2 cards off of this. This close call represents 2 card draw. If that's what we desire to do. Uh-oh. What? Oh, -1/-1. Rip Baroni. Oh, more than -1/1. Feels bad, man. It's okay. Feels bad, but I don't think we're gonna have a healing problem pretty soon once this thing hits the board. We don't have a damage problem either. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, shing, shing, shing. Oh! Do you guys ready? You guys want to draw heck of cards? Oh! Evacuate the troopers! Evacuate! Easy! Easy gaming! Easy life! He just escaped death! Low! Low! Now 3 cards! What is this? Now I understand. Now I get it. Now I get why there are close calls in this deck. Now I understand why there are dark rebirths in this deck. Oh, that is so funny. Thank God for our... This is... I don't understand why people hate good opponents. Like, some people legitimately leave the game once they see a certain opponent. Like, oh, he's too high ranked. He's too high ranked. They'll legit leave the game. It happened to me twice yesterday. Oh my goodness. Thank you, by the way, guys, for showing up. Thank you, Glassjaw, for being willing to translate in French. And thank you for also taking the time to, like, write down his deck. Like, I'll share you my version, because I think, I'm not going to say mine's better, but mine definitely makes me feel more comfortable. And I feel that Dark Rebirth with Hannibal Traven would be dirty. Like, a Hannibal Traven could do some dirty things with this. And if you guys didn't know, like, if you guys are new to these, like, blue-based combo decks, Thorana can kill someone by just putting your whole deck with permanent ice spike. If you keep on ice spiking them, your deck could be 100% ice spike. So what happens is if you play Thorana, right? Play Thorana, you use Brilliant Experiment on Thorana, now you have Thorana back in your hand. So
Now you spend Ice Spike. So they kill that Thorana. Well, you have a Thorana in your hand, and you Thorana, then you Brilliant Experiment that one again, and then you just keep on Ice Spiking them to death. So technically, and it's permanent. I've seen it. I really should upload it to YouTube. There's somewhere on my computer. There's a game that I was spectating where I'm trying to remember who it was. Petamax literally played 40 or 50 Ice Spikes in one turn. It looked completely impossible. What's hilarious was he was playing this Thorana-based combo deck versus Invade when Invade was super strong. And Invade, being super strong, could drain itself up to like 50 HP, okay? His opponent drained himself to like 50, 60 HP. And he killed him in one turn, just permanently playing Ice Spike, just like Ice Spike. And it was getting down to the wire because it was really funny because you know when the turn timer's going, the opponent didn't even look like he was close to dead yet. His opponent was at like 25 life, and the timer's going off, and Petamax is just Ice Spike, Ice Spike, Ice Spike, Ice Spike, and you're not really sure if the next card he's going to draw is an Ice Spike, but apparently I don't know how he did it, but his deck was getting so full of Ice Spikes, he just kept Ice Spiking him, and then even after the timer was done, it looked like his opponent wasn't going to win because the timer was already run up and he was still alive. But apparently, Elder Scrolls Legends, you can keep playing Ice Spike even after the timer's over. I don't know how this works, but he did enough damage. There were like 5 more Ice Spikes that came after the timer was done. And I was watching this going like, wow, thank God I was recording this, because usually I don't record other people's games because I'm not sure, especially if usually I don't record people's games. In that case, I wasn't sure if I should record it because it wasn't clear it was going to be crazy, but I was already streaming with my own. But then once I recorded, I was like not sure if like, oh, would the person who's losing be appreciative? At that point, I didn't know who was losing. I didn't know if the guy Ice Spiking was losing because there was an opponent with 60 HP. So I wasn't sure who it would disrespect. But I just decided, you know what, might as well record it. And then if it's okay with that person, we can always re-release it. I think this card's crazy, man. This card's crazy. I need to reconsider what is taking a spot for these zero-cost cards. These zero-cost cards are legitimate. Like, these legit zero-cost cards are legit. Are these Daggerfall mages not good enough? Maybe. I feel like we want more copies of this. This onto this is so many cards. So if you guys don't know how this Brigand de la Vipère Grisé must be gray. Brigand de la Vipère Grisé.
Vipère grise. Vipère grise.
Vipère grise. Vipère grise. This is a Vipère grise. Thing is, the first one you play draws you 0 cards. The second one you play draws you 0 cards unless there's 1 in the graveyard. Now the thing is, what happens if there's 3 in your graveyard? Well, you draw 3 cards. What happens if there are 5 Grave Viper Brigands in your graveyard? You're going to draw 5 cards. How do you draw 5 cards off Grave Viper Brigand? Make copies. This deck maybe should use Doppelganger. I think Doppelganger is a little much. To be honest, it's not easy to pull off Doppelganger in this one because you just don't have the mana. You don't have the ability to cheat out Magicka very easily. Doppelganger is kind of a low-tempo play in general. There's nothing that just changes the game. You don't immediately win the game for Doppelganger, and so that probably not a good idea. Probably it's too much. But this kind of deck probably could probably run Doppelganger in a different version of the deck. But the thing is, with Grave Viper Brigand, if you somehow make copies with Brilliant Experiment, Experience Brillante, Experience. I do my best. I've taken 0 French classes. I do my best. Experience Brillante.
Expérience brillante. Expérience brillante.
Expérience brillante. Expérience brillante. Brilliant. Okay, now I just learned. Anti must be a French word. Anti? That must come from French. Before. Latin. Anti. Before. Anti. Ah. Anti means before. Okay. Brilliant. Brillante.
Expérience brillante.
Experience brilliant. Experience brilliant. We'll give this deck one more try, and then we're gonna go. But this deck is legit. It has the core concepts in this deck are legit. But what I was saying was, okay, what happens if you use Dark Rebirth on a Brigand Grey Viper? You will draw a card immediately. Because you kill the Grey Viper Brigand and you make a copy of it. But then his original body goes to the grave. So you could actually have 6. You could have more than 6 Grey Viper Brigands in a deck simply by using Dark Rebirths on them, simply by using Theranas, something like that. I don't think this is advised. Don't do what I'm about to do. I don't think you're supposed to keep these cards in your hand, but we're going to do it anyway just to see what happens, because I want to see if I could... Whoa, we're in trouble. So this is where we are going to fix our hand by him breaking my runes. Oh, no, we're fine. This is great. This is great. He's a scout deck. Easy, late game. I thought he was the same deck as our opponent. Hopefully he plays like, Thieves Guild Recruit on curve, right? Field lane. Here we go. I'm not going to waste Magicka. I'm going to develop. I'm going to develop. Develop. Can we Ice Spike lethal him? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who gave you permission to suddenly play all these aggressive based cards? Wait, it is a goblin deck. Why did he play anything? Why did he play? Why is there a Parthenax in this deck? Why is there... What? Singleton Scout? No. It's not a thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Finish off. Pew! Oh, he can't stop me. Ow! Wow! So much damage. Defend. Defend our home. Questionable, questionable, questionable. Very questionable. Questionable right here. Double trade-in. Easy, easy. Javelin. He's going to hit a Javelin Prophecy. Easy. Easily. This is just normal, right? We don't have Javelins in our... Oh, stop it! Trade. Trade, not faith. Oh. Oh! Thank you, God. Javelin Prophecy. This... Oh... And we have so many, we have so much wards, we have extra protection. Oh, thank God. So funny. There has to be a way to kill us, huh? Whoa, he was about to hit another one. He was about to hit another one. Wait a minute, he has a reanimate. We definitely have to be... So he doesn't have a Murkwater Witch yet. He's desperately needing to hit me. Oh, he wasn't even going to crack a room every time. No, we healed up. Fingers de les mountains. I really wonder whether it's worth killing that. It probably is. Honestly, guys, it's probably worth killing that. The reason why it's worth killing that is because we're trying to keep this Bruma alive. Uh-oh. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go.
Get me combo. Easy. Here it's okay because now we put 2 threats, right? So I actually don't care. Go kill the Bruma. Kill the Bruma, please. Oh, okay, yeah. So the thing is, that doesn't really matter though, right? Because there's a Thorana legitimately in hand. A mission was already accomplished. Part of my heart wants to just put Luce. Dude, she's such a pretty name. Lucerine has such a pretty name in French. What? Okay. I think we're okay with him attacking my face. And I mean, if he plays Reanimate, I don't know if we're okay with that, but it's not Alduin, it's a Parthenax. Dude, that is just Bruma Profiteer getting multiplied is just so scary. Just looking at that, it just looks wrong. It looks wrong. Seeing 3 of them, it looks so good though. Like, just imagine what it's like to see just somebody duplicate. Like, they're just thinking, I can't deal with that one. Cool. Whoa, Becca. Thank you. I hope he doesn't leave, man. We're about to get the dream off. Okay, how do you play this? How do you play this card? If you play this card, 0 cost. We need a 0 cost. We need 3. No, Javelin. What happens if we get a Javelin? What? Looking at the deck. So this deck only has Daggerfall Mage. It'd put a Daggerfall Mage. This is actually gonna draw us 2 cards. Oh! Oh! What do we do? What do we do? Oh, who do we copy? Who do we copy? I'm not sure, but I don't. I might have messed up here because there's this interesting position where we're considering how do you get your deck full of ice spikes when it's full of other cards that are not on ice spikes. I'm just like, this is the first time I'm playing a game. I actually want him to like Alduin me, Odoving me, just go, get it, stop us. So we technically want everything to die because as long as things are dying. This is gonna pull Elusive Schemer. Dude, I'm so tempted to start the train, but it's just not ready. It's just not ready, man. Okay. Okay. Play all the Theranas and start ice spiking. Okay, just start ice spiking. I don't want the elusive schemer in my deck yet. I actually do not want ice. This is good. This is gonna pull something out of it. Dude, who needs Aaron? Aaron's not even a card, man. No, not that one. Not my Thorana. Not Thorana. You know, I just made a huge mistake, guys. You know who I should be... I made a mistake. Okay, I'm learning from my mistake right now. Brigand. I should be copying Brigand. I should be copying Brigand. It's Brigand who needs copying, not the other cards. Because the Brigand would actually draw me so many cards, guys. Okay, now this is look how many ice spikes we can get. Let's more. We've failed. I mean, we failed. We're supposed to keep ice spiking. Don't kill this guy. Please don't kill this guy. Don't kill this one. Don't kill him. He's very important. I need this guy to draw all the ice spikes. That's... Okay, would you do that first so we can get even more ice spikes? Alright. Here we go. There's 158 cards in my deck. I think I did something wrong. I think I did something wrong. I did something wrong. I failed. I mean, sometimes our stream title yesterday was "Don't be afraid of." I'm not afraid of failure. Experimenting. That makes this deck perfect. This makes this deck perfect for that. Dude, bring it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Please heal up. Heal up, please, so that I spike you down. But this is definitely the correct way. Oh, you know what I should do? My deck should always have one Thorana, one Viper in the hand at all times. That's the key, because
No, 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 no. I have too many cards in my hands that cost stuff. But look how many Great Viper Brigands are in our hand. As I said, we could... maybe we have too many Theranas on the board or something. You know, possible. Dude, I need to play cards. I need to play my cards. I have an idea. We're trying to kill him with ice spikes. That's the goal here. Killing him with ice spikes. But just each one of these things draws me like 9 cards. 7 cards each Great Viper Brigand draws. Each one draws 7 cards. Oh my goodness. Fine, I'll ice storm you. Thank you. Dude, I can't ice spike him. I'm drawing too many cards. I've two. Okay, so we're learning from this experience that it is physically possible to have too many cards in your hand, and I need to play the drawing cards. I need to play cards that don't draw cards. I need to empty my hand completely of cards. Okay, my goal now is to get 0 cost cards in. My goal is to actually get 0 cost cards in my hand. I look, he would die from Ice Spike if there just was enough room. If I just was able to. How can I get rid of these cards though? Oh. I got it. Okay. Chanter. No. Let's play 2 Theranas flat out. We'll just keep 1. Who cares? At this point, we actually do not need any number of Theranas. There's no number of Theranas we actually physically need. This is too many Theranas. This is... I'll just keep 1. Réaction. Okay, I'm learning from this experience that you don't want to actually have maybe more than 2 Theranas on the board, because the whole point of this deck is supposed to increase the consistency, not the decrease it. Look at the consistencies, it's completely wrong, but at least most of my deck is 0 cost. Hey, it's now the mage's. Now it's the mage's trick. So you just need 1 Grave Viper Brick and 1 Akatosh in hand at all given times, and we're good. The real problem here is there's too many brilliant experience. There's too many of them. There's too many. I can't kill him. I can't kill him if this is. There's too many of this stuff. Wow, Aaron showed up right when. Oh, you. Oh, guys, I got the plan. New plan. I don't know how I managed to draw Aaron. I do not know how I managed to draw Aaron considering there's 500 cards in 529 cards in the deck. I mean, the new plan is, wait, we should just copy Aaron. I was like, what do we copy? It's just so many things like you don't want to copy. Dude. Also, you don't want your Brick and Vipers to draw you 9 cards. It just wastes time. Because like turn timer is important. If you're wasting time, if 1 Grave Viper Brick draws you 10 cards, 1 Grave Viper Brick draws 10 cards. Maybe you're right about Sovereign. I think this deck is actually switch out Sovereign. Dude, who needs? Actually, Thorana's not as good as. Thorana's better than Journey to Sovereign in my opinion. Reaction. But I think we have a problem here. I might actually have to kill him. Look at me. I'm just gonna mill. There's nothing. He's got Odiving in his hand. He's got Odiving. Here it comes. He's basically like, dude, kill me now, or I will Odiving you. You made me sit through this. Maybe he's hoping that I'm so busy looking at my deck I didn't notice he had Odiving in his hand. It's possible. Okay, so... Ah, that was exactly what I wanted. That's actually legitimately the card I wanted. Can we do it? Is Ice Spike gonna be the kill, or is it gonna be... No, I don't have enough mana to play. Aaron. Should we just let him Odiving us and see what happens? Like, dude, what happened? Technically, I actually want to see him Odiving me. Do you guys believe? Do you believe that we can survive the Odiving? Dude, I want to see it. Can we? He Gale into Odiving as well.
Okay. The game plan is. Though, oh, he's going to take out my Aaron. No. No. Okay. I don't. I'm trying to solve the problem. Just having. I need one. I need a brilliant experiment. Hey! I was gonna say, I need a brilliant experiment because I need.
Viens d'essayer. Recommencez pour voir.
Que les ancêtres vous bénissent.
Viens d'essayer. Recommencez pour voir.
I just realized you don't want Thorana when you don't actually want Thorana once you get into this position at all. Like Thorana's totally not the card you want. Ow! Ow! I thought we were friends.
Prenez encore ça.
I like how we manned up and we took on the Odaving. The Aldemans. I think that's the right thing to do in this otherwise unethical situation. It's an ice spike! I'm trying to play these cards out of my hand. Is it too hard to ask? Is it too hard to ask? I'm trying to buy the time. Wait a minute. I just realized if Aaron's the late game play, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're getting there. One step at a time. Now we got Ice Storm him again. The dream? We're almost there. We're getting in position. We're getting these cards out of my hand. God. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got it, yeah. Ice spike, ice spike. I didn't check what turn it was. Sure. Sure, Dainzu. Sure. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. This deck is 2-0. Oh, thank you. It's a adaptation of an opponent's deck. We lost against our opponent who's running something like this, very similar, and so we decided, hey, how can we lickety-lickify it? And we wanted to push the deck to its. Well, the thing is, does that deck even look like it needs the Sovereign Grad? In fact, I played Sovereign Grad to get that thing out of my hand. This deck does not need Sovereign Grad at all. I think, okay, my take home is, because, well, we could have killed him way sooner, right? But I was just trying to get familiar with how the cards would interact. And for example, I thought Aaron would be kind of useless later, but I realized actually Aaron is the... So Brilliant Experiment is good because for a combo deck like this, you want to get one copy of each of your combo pieces. So Grave Viper Brigand, one copy of Grave Viper Brigand in hand at all times. To refuel, you play this card, you can draw your whole hand again. One copy of Aaron, ideally, so you can recur and you can discount all spells going forward. It's not that necessary, but it's for flexing. One copy of Thorana, so you can produce more copies. I think, so you're trying to have your hand have one copy of this, one copy of this, one copy of this, and maybe Lonith would be good in this deck, because this deck clearly could get to Lonith. Basically, if you had one copy of the Brigand, one copy of the Aaron, and one copy of Akatosh, you could refill your hand to perma refill. Because Akatosh, if you guys don't know how this deck's working, basically, Chanter of Akatosh says whenever you cast a spell, play a card of that. When you play a card of that cost, 0 cost card spell, you play a 0 cost creature. But there's only one 0 cost creature in the entire deck. That's Elusive Schemer. And Elusive Schemers are self-propagating. So if you kill the Elusive Schemer with your own 0 costed Tromperie the Mage, you're constantly generating this factory. So let's say you have Chanter of Akatosh and you play a 0 cost spell, one of the naturally 0 costed or a discounted spell that's been 0 costed by Thorana, then it's going to for sure generate you Elusive Schemers. Generating the Elusive Schemers, basically, the 0 cost spells that draw us cards, basically Ice Spike and Mage's Trick will self-propagate because you play one spell and you draw 2 spells, but they also do damage. So this one does 2 damage to them and it draws you a card. This one, so that means this card replaces itself. So if you have it, if you play, what I meant is if you have Chanter of Akatosh, you play a card that draws a card, and then Chanter of Akatosh then creates or pulls out Elusive Schemer and you can draw another card. That means you spent 1 card to draw 2 cards. Spend 1 card, draw 2 cards. So when you spend 1 card to draw 2 cards, your hand will grow because you spend 1 card, 2 cards. And if there's 0 cost, and you go from I have no cards in my hand to any card I want. And so this deck has the ability, if you're clever, to basically, wow, look at Lightning Bolt's name. Wow. Eclair Foudroyant. Dude, this sounds like a dessert. Like a dessert. It doesn't sound dangerous. Ooh, I want some of that. Yes, please. Would you like some Eclair Foudroyant? Foudroyant?
Éclair foudroyant. Éclair foudroyant. Éclair foudroyant. Éclair foudroyant. Éclair foudroyant.
Eclair Foudroyant.
Éclair foudroyant.
That's a good point. I didn't even realize. Thank you for pointing that out, Glassjaw, because I probably wouldn't have realized that's what he's trying to do with the guards. I haven't played those robots, so now I know what you mean. Those 1-costed robots, draw them all back. However, that is a little bit, think about it for a second. If you journey to Sovereigngrad, you just put all of them back in your deck. So if you play 1 and get all the guards back, there's nothing in your grave, so you wouldn't get anything back. So that would only happen after exhaustion, like after a period of time, right? So then it is a little bit, it sounds cool. You play 1-cost card, you get 6/6 cards, 1/6/6 cards, and 4 other guards come out. That's cool and all, until you're running into Unstoppable Rage. it has weakness, but it is cute. I don't think 1/1 guards, like if you're getting into this, if you get this engine going, I don't think you care about 1/1 guards. It's just a lightning bolt. So that's actually one of the things I was testing. I was like, hey, let him get away with Odiving. Let's see what happens. Let him play 3 Odivings in a row. Probably just not going to hurt us, because what are going to happen? What's going to happen? We have a full hand. So let's let him clear our board out first, see if we can come back from a tempo loss. And I don't think, if this deck can come back from getting Odiving 3 times in a row, I don't think you need guards. Basically, we didn't have any guards. This deck doesn't even have any guards. So Shadow Lane interaction is one of the things we're checking. Can we interact with the Shadow Lane? Can we threaten the lethal? The answer is yes.
we can threaten the lethal, we can interact with the shadow lane without any guards whatsoever, and we can heal back up, which is also important. The Bruma Profiteers and this actually Mage's Trick suddenly becomes really good in a combo deck like this, because as a 3-cost card, Mage's Trick has always seemed really, really bad. But what if I told you it's a 0-cost card that deals 1 damage and heals you and draws you a card? Now it's doing all 3 things you'd want to do. You're killing them, because if it's a combo card, you can play it 100 times. You get 1 damage 100 times is 100 damage. So 1 HP healed 100 times is 100 HP healed. 100 cards drawn is 100 other cards they're all 0-costed cards. You just do whatever you want. So that's the Tromperie du mage. Tromperie du mage. This card is called
Éclair foudroyant tromperie du mage. Tromperie du mage. Tromperie du mage.
Tromperie du mage. Tromperie du mage. Okay, we're gonna go eat, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, God, for good opponents, for people. This deck is Cedric.
Ce deck est rigolo. Ce deck est rigolo.
Cedric rigolo. I'm hoping to try to release real content for people on YouTube, because I really do like watching YouTube content, but I'm just not. So far, I've not been making YouTube content. It's very consumable, because I just like playing more than editing videos, and that's just a fact of life. But I think that some of these decks like this, like what I see Elder Scrolls Legend. I think Elder Scrolls Legend is a masterpiece personally, and I think there are a lot of decks in here that should be highlighted, just for the sake of, who knows, future generations of card game designers. Who knows? But for an older me that has lost all his memory and is like, I wonder what that deck was like. Dude, but Wisp Mother's name in French, just Luceraine, is just so nice. Like, why? Why is her name so good? Why is her...
Luceraine.
Luceraine. Luceraine. Like, it sounds like a person.
Luceraine.
Luceraine. Spirit. Spirit.
Espirit.
Spirit. Spirit. Okay, bye-bye. Take care.